Member of FEMA's National Urban Search and Rescue Task Force and Chief of the Roseville, California Fire Department, Rick Bartee. So good to see you, Chief. So more rain in the forecast, flash flooding warnings. How do you anticipate that might impact the ongoing search and rescue efforts?
You know, we're currently working with all the teams and the local teams right now in those areas where that could be impacted again, but we're definitely prepared for the water that still may come and be prepared to do rescues now as we're continuing with the recovery to bring people's victims back home and their families being reunited. So we're prepared for that. We have teams that are set aside just to be able to respond to those, just like a 911 call would be, that if there's something goes on and someone needs to be taken care of, we're able to respond to that real quickly.
And since arriving, what has been your observation?
Our observation is that all the devastation that was just talked about a few minutes ago, homes been washed down, just all the debris has been washed down into the water, and the water has been raising and lowering, which makes it a little bit harder for us to be able to get in the water, or whether we're going to walk the rivers to make those recoveries as we can find folks. So it's been pretty much like it was a bit described. With more rain coming, we expect the water to rise up even higher to that we'll have to back off a little bit and be able to get our boats into the water and then do some recoveries if there's any more that come this way.
Oh my goodness. So the forecast, as well as dozens of bridges and roads out, what are some of the other challenges that you're facing?
Some of the challenges you just mentioned, folks need to be aware that with the humidity and the heat that's coming, just walking around and doing the normal things that they would think they could do as far as going to start their recovery, looking at their homes and so forth, they also may become injured just by the heat alone in itself. So folks just need to be careful about, driving over bridges that still may be washed out, or driving through streams that are flooded at this time. It only takes a little bit of water to move a car and move it downstream. So stay out of the flooded areas and until the local authorities tell you it's safe to come in there.
And of course, cell phone service has been an obstacle for people who want to be located and for search and rescue teams. So what kind of adjustments are you having to make because that continues to be a problem?
Well, most definitely. Folks are able to call the number here in Kentucky and talk about where their family members have not been contacted or may be missing, and give us those areas for us to go look at and to explore and see if we can find them for them. So those lists are being made, and we're making those challenges, taking care of those challenges by going there ourselves. And we have the ability to work off of radios and satellites for us to be able to communicate and get those searches done.
Chief Rick Bartee, thank you so much. All the best in your continued efforts.
Thank you very much.